Hey, great, you found our website. Please, that allows me to tell you a little bit more about our project. Our project was funded by the European Union and basically derived from an earlier project called VR for Rehab. This website tells you all about it. But we got some extra funds to support especially the COVID-19 sufferers who suffer from the long-term effects. And the long-term effects are things like fatigue, restlessness, lack of concentration, and sometimes other physical impairments as well. And if you think, who are those people? Well, especially it's people who are who suffer from a COVID infection, didn't even go to a hospital, stayed home for a few days, but then don't truly get better or don't reach their old level of activities. And those people, the estimates are, it's about 22 million people in Western Europe alone. So a lot of people suffer from these conditions. So we as a society, as a technology and rehab society, we have to come up with solutions. And therefore we need you. We need your creativity, we need your enthusiasm, we need your ideas to build a proper solution. And to reach so many people, the solution cannot be too expensive. It must be affordable to a lot of people. A physiotherapist or a home doctor or must be able to help his patients or her patients with this technology. Or maybe a patient can help themselves in their own homes. So if you join this hackathon, think of price as an important factor in the equation. Another thing is availability. It should be built on a platform that is accessible and available to a lot of people. So don't use high techy technology that's hard to find. Please focus on the platforms that we all have in our own homes, like a mobile phone or maybe a cheap VR headset. Thirdly, we focus on virtual reality because we know the immersiveness of virtual reality is truly helpful, especially in the neurorehabilitation part of the equation. A lot of people suffer from concentration loss or can't remember things. Memory fog, brain fog is one of the things that is often used. And VR happens to be a very effective way to treat those things. But you could also think of maybe respiratory rehabilitation, so learning how to breathe and do exercises or meditation or other things that help. It even can reduce pain, virtual reality. But then there's also always the possibility to do physical exercises as well. But we know from those patients that physical exercises sometimes can be very hard. If you're very fatigued and your MET levels are very low, you cannot do so much. So you have to build it up truly slowly, step by step. And therefore we need programs and in the VR applications we need maybe things like that you can collect, maybe coins, maybe diamonds, in order to see your progress through the course. So these are the things we are looking for. And if you're in this business, you know how hard it is to establish a business in the healthcare industry. So you have to think of who's willing to pay for it. Is the patient themselves willing to pay for it? Or is a healthcare insurer willing to pay for it? Or maybe a doctor or maybe a hospital, are they willing to pay for this solution? So in order to make it sustainable, you have to think of the business case as well. In our hackathon, which lasts about a week, we offer every day a few courses which you can follow, which basically helps you to address the questions and topics I just raised. So we will focus on the patient groups and what are they suffering from. With our partners, we explore what the true problems of COVID-19 are, what patients think themselves on how it should be solved. We focus on how we can research those issues and find evidence in what's truly effective. We focus on the implementation of VR rehabilitation in the healthcare systems. But we also help you to pitch for the jury, because the hackathon ends with a pitch for the jury. And the jury then selects a few projects that go on to the next stage. And the next stage, we will take your ideas and build through VR applications, demos of that. So we call this next phase the Dev Jam. So if you're selected for the Dev Jam, then only 9 projects will be selected for the Dev Jam. Then we help you to build a true application. And if you are then selected in the Dev Jam with 3 applications, we have an amount of 50,000 euros per case. So 3 times 50,000 euros is 150,000 euros for truly developing the actual game. So if that's interesting for you, you should join. Join us not only because it's a big societal issue, join us because VR truly has great potential in solving it. Join us to get support from the entire VR for Rehab network, and join us maybe to win 50,000 euros to develop the actual app and help patients with it. So this is a short extra video which you can only see if you clicked our website. We hope this helps you in choosing whether or not you want to participate. If you will participate, please fill out the forms and join us. We need your help, we need your creativity. So I hope to see you in our hackathon.